first Savage in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll be looking for that Savage, and it is! Dewa United last TV. They want to gamble. It's gonna be the Joy.
Huh?
Joy.
Joy what?
Huh? No.
Go in and out, especially pushing Dewa back. Ueza
Has to flicker out. That's a big win already. But that's gonna be the ultimate, immobilizing two members. Donor Ruin. Octa doing a lot of damage. That's gonna be the red tree win for Albert. As Qinn has to back away, but Ray wasn't in a position.
Albert sitting back with the Brethren isn't really a special pick for him. Diversion.
An attempt getting him out of the wall as well, but they won't be able to do much. Octa in a tough spot now. Does have the Purify. Will have to be careful. Razor's Ram! Ueza 1 HP Roundel will get first blood, and already Dewa are crumbling up top. Qinn in a 1v1 against Rendy, who wins out in the trade as Evos look for the turtle now. Ueza walking up, getting poked down. That's gonna be the Throne of Ruin on a 2. Oh my, Tectonic Charge as well as maybe cuts him down. Key on already. Razor's Ram with Retribution now as Key tries to go for Tsunami Slam. Able to find it now as that's gonna be a 2-man taunt. Ray still able to escape. Qinn in the midst of it all. Now Octa will run away with a diversion. They all get out. Evos early for BTR, you know? All in though, over to the rock. Ueza cannot find a way in. Roundel gets poked to half as well though. As Qinn jumps in, able to go for the blink. Rendy now doing a whole lot with the Dark Wave as well. Turtle control, that's gonna be the 3-man into the Tectonic Charge. Ray goes in for the cut as well, so that's gonna be the Labu Chain CC'd. Albert picking up the kill on Ray. It's Erlan going with the gun down now as Qinn is caught in the midst of it all. Will go for the stun again, Tsunami Slam to lock him down for Erlan's second. They need to understand, they need to go for the guy right there, maybe. Is able to escape, but Ueza unfortunately won't. Oh my lord, Erlan. The last time I saw him get this much space, it was in MDL.
Danger, danger. Albert wants to go for more. Octa.
Bonk as well, but not enough damage to take him down. Almost a bull.
Gonna push out the lanes too. Make pressure, even if Ray is able to answer that. Field play!
Tectonic Charge is only onto Roundel. Erlan with the quick reactions. That's a good stun over Key. Looking for Tsunami Slam against him. Qinn in the midst of it all. Now going to be caught. Still able to sustain for a bit, but Erlan gets the Mega. 40th stack on the sky.
Now complicating a very difficult thing. Ueza.
That's a Tsunami Slam, but it's only onto Ueza. That's going to be Throne of Ruin, locking 3 members down. But again, Erlan's free in the back line, doing a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage back though from Dewa Ray. Going through the ball, but Erlan is untouched. He gets a double, and it makes it 3 for 2. Still in favor of Dewa. But at this point,
Fair enough.
Bang, those are some big stacks, man. Purple buff stolen away by Albert as now Ueza is going to be caught in a tough spot, locked up. Oh man, tossed around.
On his got like he is unstoppable. They want to go for more.
2-man Throne of Ruin into the stun of the Bravest Spider. Key going to be taken low now as Roundel jumps in. Ray does a lot of damage with lethal ignition, taking down on Roundel. Not enough to take. So if they want to enter, they got to brute force it. Albert has to walk up. Rendy has to use some resources to get close. Let's look at the far lane though, because it's a bit too low with its Lord charge as well. Mid lane they go for. Wave clear a bit bad now, maybe. Pops and Bravest Spider, they won't be going in. They still have to deal with the Lord, and the Lord is still so healthy, by the way. Oh man, Ueza baited in.
Look at that.
On a charge, Qinn goes into the midst of it again. It's gonna be Erlan with the 80 stacks, cutting him down front to back style. Roundel very low though. Ray has the flank on him. Albert goes over the taunt now. It's gonna be a big bomb! Erlan gets the double. Facilitated by Albert. That's a triple for Erlan. He's so low. Little Ray looking to play. Key is able to lock him down now. That's the immortality buy as well from Erlan. Rose Gold Meteor from the man who has always been doubted. The Forgotten Tiger will be looking for that Savage, and it is a Savage. Dewa United last TV. They want to gamble. It's gonna be the Joy.
Huh?
Joy.
Joy what?
Huh?
No, Hayabusa definitely jungle.
Joy gold?
No, hang on.
Joy.
They're raising their hands. Is that? Wait.
That was
Actually,
an error?
I would assume so. Hayabusa Joy. Which one of those heroes can be flexed?
Wow. I mean, we're kind of whiplashed here.
I'm
with
at a loss. What?
Joy
Wow.
gold? Miracle, realize what you guys think about this?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm scratching my head. We're spinning around in confusion as to where that Joy is gonna go. Speculations are thrown out in thin air. It was Joy Gold, might be Joy XP, but I think the most sensible is to put the Joy XP and just keep the Lapu Lapu Gold. But we'll see. As of now, though, it seems like it'll
My lord.
be Joy XP. So
Onto the neutral objective now. Actually, straight onto Mueza. They go. That's the Dark Wave Flicker combo. Roundel able to get away now. Let's get the all-in from Qinn. Red Tree win. Obviously for Albert. Qinn pops into Vengeance, but he's going to be lifted up. Thrown back again. Dewa United. They overcooked.
Turtle.
Oh,
Ray
no.
even run down by Key.
Yo, he's going to have to use the Quad Shadow or the Shadow Kill. If they use more than those resources on him, which they are going to be using onto Key, it's bad. Even if you get the kill, it's bad. That's Octa diving in, but he's going to lose his life here, right?
No mana.
He doesn't have the brilliance either. It's such a dub for Evos, and it's Albert who picks the kill up. The baby alien.
He has a very high win rate. Dewa.
It's an all-in over to Roundel. Good damage as well. They go for a straight versus Qinn, which for the angle as well now. But Rendy's just jumping all over the place. Gets the infinite pursuit on the last guy. Gets another jump, but it is Qinn who walks up now. It's going to be Ray. Caught in a bad spot. Key taken down by Qinn, though. Hold on now. They might be cooking, actually. Oh, Thorn Rose, and that's different. 2-man tech charge. Octa right there, a stun as well. Locking Rendy down. He's going to go in for the all-out on Octa, but Ray.
Very scary. So Dewa needs to be careful for that. Maybe famous fighter.
Goes in, tries to go for it. Can't able to go for the electrifying beats, fully stacked up as well. Now over around, forcing the Crimson Beacon, but the Quad Shadow doesn't land. The Shadow Kill does, though, with Retribution as well. Albert Thorn Rose. Ray goes into the Quad Shadow on the back line. His key's still there. Rendy, what the heck was that tech charge? That looked like a DJ White play.
Hilda, after all. So you can always zone out Dewa United. And no one is going to contest. Uh-oh, Qinn goes in to Erlan.
Flicker out, Vengeance as well! That's a solo kill! Onto Erlan, Qinn gets away! Now it's gonna be Roundel with Flicker, Mueza's still there, Qinn! Barely taken out, but he survives.
Man, Qinn is the game changer. And is that why they picked up the Joy? To access Erlan, to get a potential assassination,
That might be
stack
it.
it up with a Hayabusa. You have two threats in the backline towards Erlan. He has to be more careful now as Evos, they want to fight back.
He goes for the zone, but Lunox is on him now. He goes for more damage over to Octa, but he pops into Brilliance now. It's gonna be Ray who wins out the Red Tree battle. Qinn in the back line will be slain, and it's Erlan to get revenge.
Rendy.
Now it's Rendy onto. No more stacks on the Infernal Pursuit, so they're going to
The bigger picture, Dewa is able to get a turret down bottom. This is quite scary. Oh, maybe.
goes in, and this time Erlan for Erlan, and that's it. Everything else on Dewa. Man, he is getting shredded down, even though he's on a Hilda. That's a stun from Maybe, and it's Qinn on the Joy.
Qinn, you would argue that maybe he would be able to do that, but look at Qinn, he's just running around Roses. Around Evos' jungle.
And they burst the Lord to Dewa.
Two can play that game. Now they want to siege into the mid lane.
Oh, and all in over Rendy. Stands no chance. Albert caught in the midst of it all. Now jumps into the puncture, and he's still able to. Whoa! Okay, now that's a bit too far, Qinn.
Dewa, they need to put on a leash on Qinn.
Oh.
So Albert wants to go in for the puncture.
Good kind of execution as well. Now he has to be time. Oh man, he cannot perfectly time the Thorn Rose. It's an all in straight into his face. But Octa! Dealing so much damage, and is that too much?
Mess around with that as Qinn wants to go in. Tectonic charge misses.
It's an all in into the back now. Oh my lord! A shadow kill from Ray! Finds Erlan, a smack to the face from Mueza. Sends Erlan back.
He loves this. He loves this.
Look at Coach Wright.
Coach Wright is just laughing. He's like, hey, it worked. It worked.
You called me a mad lad. I say y'all are the mad lads.
Coach Vin, though, very stern look
Yeah.
in his eyes.
After getting beat by a Joy XP against a Phobius. Well, the Farley is definitely gone now for Evos. How do they defend this? 5 members strong. Dewa United looking for the end here. It's going to be Octa diving in. Tectonic charge as well. Qinn able to flicker out the safety, but the base is wide open as Qinn zones Erlan on the back line. And they'll go straight for the base. Turret locking it down. It doesn't matter if Evos got a Savage. Dewa equalize in game 2.
What obviously they want. If they don't want to go for some counter game like they used. Oh, never mind.
Oh, well,
You must have forgot.
completely forgot about the Joy in the EXP lane, boys and girls.
Key and Erlan. This time makes sense, you know? None of those put yourself together. This over Roundo walks some of it too aggressively. Ray finds first blood. Key has to flicker out and realize
We're in now. Especially back then there was no peel. And Ray, look at how aggressive he is.
Oh.
Hayabusa, he gets the orange buff. Gonna respond, right? At least this time around they have the Kalea to lock people down. I think Hayabusa will be on top of that list. Look at that barrier.
Again, no respect for the Shadow kill, man. That's gonna be damage, but around one more Shuriken of the quad Shadow back. 2 kills.
The objective will be taken by Dewa. That's a dream start for the gods. And Qinn, he wants to participate in the team fight.
I like to find beats. Key does not have the Tsunami Slam. That's a tech charge, and Key gets slammed on it. That's a vengeance and the escape for Qinn. Respect given to the assassin. Oh my goodness gracious, Albert able to escape. Rendy trying to help out here, but doesn't have enough gap close to get back to Qinn. Who gets out? Qinn
is gonna go hybrid, obviously, but the Kimmy and the Harith, we really need that goal to go on. The Hayabusa, though, with this 2-level lead is gonna be quite good.
Tech charge coming down as well. The wall stops Erlan from moving, and Qinn gets a double.
Pop in the weakness points. Roundel 1v1 with the Joy. Albert is here.
Oh no, he misses the Thorn rolls. Qinn! Oh my lord!
Calculate. He was trying to preempt Qinn's movement. Albert
gets away with plan of execution, but turret will fall. Roundel unable to do much. 0, 2, and 0 with his dual partner. Holy moly, Qinn going against 2. That's going to be the Tsunami Slam as well, but Qinn doesn't care. He dives in straight again. He's able to bait out the Inspire and the Crossbow Tang and the Tsunami Slam and the Flinker, and now the tech charge over Erlan. Taking it very low, thrown back again, still able to escape.
But look at down bottom though. Qinn is camping down bottom. He's going in for Erlan.
Yeah. That's just the full time of the tech charge, man. Qinn gets away from the range of the Tsunami Slam.
Hey, Goldie, they want to siege again down bottom. The barrier has been very clutch for Mueza.
Rendy able to go for the blink out again. Albert in the mid lane trying to defend. Times into the back line now. Pops. Ooh! In there like to find beast. Pops into vengeance as well. Erlan is able to go for the flyby now. Has the crossbow tank. Will be able to get him down, and will be Qinn falling here.
For Mueza.
Oh man, a classic Keyboy move now, a classic rock move. Oh my god! Goes over the knockup and the knockout. Oh my lord, it's gonna be the all in as well. As Ray pops in a shadow kill, and Key's gonna be decimated through as he tried his best to go in for Tsunami.
Still deathless. Qinn next to differ.
Oh my lord, wants to go for the 1v1 over to Albert. Gets everything. Electrifying beats as well, but Roundel comes back. That's a vengeance already used up, and Qinn again will fall. And now
Qinn is not here to disrupt the backline, but Ray is still a threat.
Oh,
Tsunami Slam!
Baited in by the Phantom Execution. Ray gonna be taken down. Erlan gets a shutdown, a killing spree as well. Crossbow tag will be up for grabs, and Rendy has done enough. Zoning the back line, maybe still has him on force. Erlan still has a crossbow tang and the Inspire. Looking for all of them now. All the weakness points. Can he pop an Inspire in time? That's me maybe doing a lot of damage. Albert winning out on the Lord, and even the side lanes rather. Taken away as Albert jumps in with a Phantom Execution. Almost takes Octa down. Tech charge into the back line. The quad shadow landing as well. As Ray goes in for the shadow kill. Rendy still in the midst of it all. Qinn baited in by Litter Crown. Qinn to the vengeance now. Is Erlan still able to walk around him?
Evos.
Beauty time.
It always has been.
Rendy.
They want to go in.
Oh my lord! Rendy's burning down. He has to pop in with her crown.
Mueza,
can he go over the wall? He doesn't get the wall down in time, but Rendy's down. Wait a second, Mueza pops in the tech charge but falls. Why did he make that call when they've already gotten the advantage?
Albert.
That's a recall for Rendy, but Qinn's there as well. Now going to be all in as Albert goes for Retribution! Secures it for Dewa as Qinn goes in for the 1v1 against Rendy. Now it's the immortality down for the base. Erlan looks for the damage. Can he get the weakness points? Ray walking back again. That's what? Qinn surviving in the mid lane, popping the vengeance, popping electrifying.
Will they be able to defend?
Roundel.
The Lord is here. Ray will go in. Has the quad shadow.
That's Qinn with electrifying beats as well. There is Albert goes in for the Phantom Execution. Is able to go for the dashes all through. Well, Qinn is dead. Erlan, no, he gets slain by Ray with a Fan Piercer. The Evolve Lord is there. Dewa! They claim match point.
It's only the Kalea and the Alice, but the Alice also wants to go forward. Wow, quad shadow attraction.
That looked a bit bad, but Qinn is caught on a tough spot. Pops in Black Dragon for first blood to Red down. He doesn't have Black Dragon form. Wait a minute. He's still on cooldown. Maybe he still has Flicker. He's going to go for the stun now. Oh my god, Tracer's Retribution! Albert's still able to cut away now as they go all in for the time, but Albert's still able to cut away again. Rendy dives in as Swalo holds 2 back. The miracle substitution. But Qinn still gets a play. That's a Flicker Tsunami Slam. And guess what?
That's going to be for the banks now. Tsunami Slam.
Oh man. The Fury, the Phoenix 2-man Tom, but he's going to be taken down. Erlan picking up the second stack of the game as Albert able to cut away. Actually dishing out the shadow kill over Qinn. Gets a petrified, but Erlan's able to flick around. Maybe now gets caught. Qinn all alone will be another Sky.
Expires with Key. Tsunami Slam.
They'll go in on that. Rendy able to go to the immobilization. Erlan able to find one more on the board. Maybe very...
March into that side. Look at Rendy on the wrong side of the tracks.
Full stun on Sway low. Nothing he can do to react to that as he walks up again. Goes in for quicker and Samami Slam. Able to lock down the Retribution, man. That's a shadow kill used up. Those Qinn still holding it down. Erlan free. Can he be the clutch?
The base key was looking for that angle. But Octa has that shield, so at least it's a self-peel, right, for the Chatian.
So what the heck? Albert just goes through him! Rendy! 3-man throne of ruin! And it's Erlan with the final shots! Now it's just Ray. He's been able to retry out of situations, but not this time. Erlan with a bit of nature! And Evos forced it to a game number 5!
They want to go for the turtle. They want to go for the objective. Qinn is close by. Mueza, no tectonic charge.
Oh man, he jumps in forward, but Swaylo's able to go for it. Throw the ruin, and Swaylo gets first blood. A massive rub waves. Rendy gets away though. Qinn jumps in with electrify and beats Swaylo. Brilliant of Evo's key with a good read, but it gets cancelled out with a Don't Run Wolf King key. Does not have the revitalize. Gets pulled back into it. Sustains for a bit longer.
Gonna go in.
Albert jumps in forward, does have the shadow kill, will be able to go for the shurikens, but no! He taps it in way too long! Octa and move.
Sky Piercer.
Rendy.
And he has to be careful, Ray is here.
That's a Mountain Shocker with the Traceless, but Rendy gets away. Qinn with a follow through, has electrifying beat. No! He does not! Rendy under turret will fall to...
Yeah, he rejects walking. He wants to shoot down the players of Dewa.
Good Purify out of the Petrify from the Kadena. No rough waves used as well. No Vengeance. Rendy holding it down now. Qinn looking for the angle to all in on Albert, but Key and Rendy are doing an amazing job. Rendy zoning the Eastern Shin in the back line, able to actually take the purple buff away. That's going to be Swaylo with the first down, but that's Breath of the Ocean landing on him. It's going to be Albert picking up the Retribution. Maybe gets caught and throw the ruin of Rendy! And that's the shadow kill to an already depleted Vengeance of Qinn. Down, Key pops in to conceal. Will be able to get vision off Octa. Swaylo does a little bit more damage. Ton as well. That's an all-in on Albert, and Rez is able to pick up the kill now as they're throwing a ruin. Locks 3. Ray gets the Retribution. Erlan on the back line. Chased down by Qinn. Evos running back. Swaylo taken out by Octa on the Kadena.
And now it's Evos juggling around Key.
Goes in for the taunt. Maybe he's holding on to Don't Wolf King. That's it. Oh, throwing a ruin into the mobilization. Maybe still able to pop in Don't Wolf King. Qinn in the back line. Pops in electrifying beats and the Vengeance as well. Gets away. Tectonic charge! And maybe flickers forward. Now it's all on Erlan. He gets 2 on the board. Rendy still tanking it in. Qinn does not have the Vengeance. Rendy spots him out as Erlan.
Threatening Rendy. He has the tectonic charge. Key!
Mountain Shocker, everything used up. Albert jumps into the back line. Maybe he's going to be taken very low. Erlan goes for the shot. Kay gets it. Throw the ruin. Erlan! Is able to finish him off. That's another. That's a triple for the Forgotten Tiger. Octa, there you go. Goes in. Oh, what a dash from Erlan. A good read as Swaylo jumps in forward, pops in release as well. That's the AOG zoning him away. Erlan's godlike. He gets a double. It was a savage in game 1. Now can it be another? Baby, gun down slowly but surely. Perfect spacing now. 2.
The question is...
Rendy! That's an AOG! The Tigers collapse! They pounce on their prey! Albo with the quad channel back. Erlan going with 3 hits. Qinn! Can he do it? A flicker out from Erlan. An immortality for Erlan! Not even close. He buys the Rose Gold Meteor. And now it's just Octa. Another triple for Erlan. He will suffer his first death this game, but he sends Evos into the next stage, knocking Dewa out of Season 16. They thought that was just the push, right? They tried to go in, and Rendy said, nah, I wanted more. He goes in, sets it up for a beautiful AOG from Key. And then it was all just Erlan shooting them down. But you do see the other side, the agony.